of the economic stimulus desks, which, as you are aware, is supposed to be 653,000 in number. Countrywide, there's reasonable progress. There was a bit of slowness in Kirinyaga and Murang'a, which have now been assured by our colleagues in Interior and my officers on the ground that many desks are at an advanced stage. The product I've seen at this school in Murang'a is commendable, and this exercise is going to continue. I had given commitment of government that by the grace of God, next week Friday should find when all the desks have been made, the quality assurance done, delivered to children, and the Juakali artisans paid the whole total of 1.9 billion Kenya shilling. In terms of COVID, as you are aware, we must continue very firmly to remember that COVID is there, and you can see even here, you are not obeying. Can you obey social distance? You are masked, but masking is not enough. From yesterday, anybody who has no mask should not be given service, and the mask should be worn properly. When it is worn properly, it covers both the mouth and the nose, and you can speak from your mask. You can speak through your mask. I've done so over the last 43 years as a surgeon. And do I look to you like somebody who is about to collapse? No. So it can. You just need to get used to it. In schools, I want to commend the teachers. The schools I've visited during this period. We have done our very best to ensure that there is social distancing, and there are hand-washing points and sanitizers. Now that the government has pronounced itself on the opening of the rest of the schools, I want to urge the teachers, the stakeholders, the boards of management, and any other benefactors that we should continue to prepare the schools towards the opening around the 3rd of January of 2021. A new timetable shall be worked on, and we shall overcome this. As far as examinations are concerned, we are going ahead to prepare the students for exams, and the exams shall be done. We shall tweak a timetable which we shall make public very, very soon, but it will not be materially different from the one that we had given before. And we still hope that as we even open in January, we shall be able to rearrange the timetable in such a way that the children do not lose the whole academic year. I want to thank the residents of Murang'a and also those from Kirinyaga, where I was in the morning, that they have assured me that the desks should be all ready by Friday of next week, and ours is to energize. For those who have completed, details should be given, because we are going to do 100% inspection. 100%, and those who have been inspected under the hands of the authorized officers at the ground, then money should be sent immediately through M-Pesa to those artisans. For those artisans who are very good and fast and have completed, if there are some that are too slow and have a lot of work, they can be given, some of this work can be shared to those who will complete it. I want to thank you very much for your cooperation. I don't field questions in the field. I don't field questions. Let me just check whether I've missed anything. I don't field questions in the field because I think you know why. Yes. KICD will continue to mount all the programs that they have been continuing to mount through radio and television and all the other media, so that children who are not at school are not left idle. All schools earmarked to receive these desks, like I've said, shall receive them. I also want to thank the Ministry of Interior, led by my brother and colleague, Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i, who now you can see is represented by the Deputy County Commissioner here, and the chiefs that you have seen in the background. That this is actually an all-government agenda that we shall make sure is completed. We as a government are going to meet education stakeholders in the very near future to map out how best to plan for the children that are still out of school. It's extremely important to remember that you conform to what His Excellency the President said yesterday. And I can see that it is very difficult. 1 meter, those who don't understand what 1 meter is, should buy a meter and be measuring. 1 meter. 1 meter. Then you are 1 meter and then you are masked. That's all that the President is saying. And then we avoid large gathering. It's better we are outside. I personally am not a coward, therefore I will not allow people to steal Kenya government money because I'm afraid of COVID. Do you understand? I don't believe what I'll be getting from the field, so you'll still be seeing me in the field. But I want to encourage you, as you do what you are supposed to do, remember your own safety and the safety of the person next to you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I have covered. For the time being, I don't field questions. There is no exception to what we have said, and once His Excellency the President has pronounced himself, everybody must comply, and his wisdom should actually not be questioned. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.